Hello, everyone. Hello, hello, hello. I woke up this morning wanting to talk to you about one topic. It's a topic that people don't usually talk about because it's a painful topic because, some people are just not willing to face their emotions. Some people are just not willing to face, the sad reality of grieving. And today I just thought that I should share some of my thoughts with you concerning grieving. And it's something that I call the grieving dilemma because it's a dilemma because we don't always know how to behave, we don't always know how to react, and we don't always know how to help actually. When you have a friend who lost a loved one and they don't really know how to cope with that, and you being by their sides, you don't always know what to say to them, you don't always know how to be of comfort and support to them. And I just wanted to say today, because that's what I realized lately, that most of the time we are thinking about the perfect sentences, the perfect things to say, when all we have to do is to be present. All we have to do is to be there, by their sides, is to be there just to listen to what they have to say, just to be there, to be able to, share those difficult times with them. I had a friend, or I have a friend who lost a child not long ago. And it was so painful to him and to me that I just didn't know what to do. So I got scared, actually, and I didn't talk. I didn't go to him. I didn't attend the funeral. I didn't go to his house. I didn't send any messages, nothing, just because I was like, okay, I don't know what to say, how he's gonna feel. It's so painful. I can't imagine how he is right now. And looking back at it now, I realized that I didn't react, I didn't show support, because I realized that I wasn't healed myself. you know Over 20 years ago, I lost my dad, and I was like, it took me so many years to cope with that. And I thought that I was ready. I thought that, I was over that. And then I realized that when my friend lost his son, I was like, oh, actually, I'm not ready. I'm not ready to go back to that. I'm not ready to face somebody else who's suffering. So, yeah, sometimes, we're not ready. So that's what I was willing to say today. That's what I wanted to do today. Just, share with you guys my thoughts on grieving and on pain. When you're having someone, a friend, going through pain, going through, the grieving dilemma, going to the grieving process, it's really good to be present. And I wanted to tell you guys that sometimes the most important part is to be present after all, after the funeral, after the burial, because that's when everything gets just harder. 2 months, 3 months, 6 months after, that's really when we need to have somebody by our sides, because we just realize that it's different. Life has changed. We need to adapt ourselves to our new lives. There is somebody missing, and we just don't know how to cope with that, how to live without that person. So it's really good to have a friend to be by our side, on the long run, for the long run. It's good to be there for 2 weeks, but if you can be, by our side for 2 months, 3 months, or 6 months, that will really help, because people are really going through some tough times, and sometimes we feel like we've done enough. We think that because we called once or twice, we did enough, but some people don't really know how to ask for help, but they do need help. They do need your presence. They do need to have, friends and family around to help them cope with the loss. So yeah, today that's just my thought. That's just what I wanted to share with you guys. That we love each other. We have to love one another, and that's part of loving each other. Is supporting each other. It's helping each other to go through hard times, difficult times. That's what love is also about. So I thank you guys for listening to this, and I will say bye bye, and I will say see you next time. This is Cherie Ogandaga. Have a good day, and I wish you a great weekend already. Bye bye.